Hi everybody. Today we're talking about how you can go about getting your money back from Zeek rewards. This is a brief presentation on the action steps you can take immediately to retrieve the money you've lost from Zeek. If you had deposited your money through check and it was within the last 45 to 60 days, chances are your check may have never been deposited. Even if it was deposited, if you were within that time frame, it would be still worth it to give it a shot to take these steps. So the first step you're going to take is you're going to call your bank. You're going to speak with the representative and tell them your situation. You can go ahead and give them your cashier's check or money order number, and they'll look it up in their system. And tell them that you want the check to be canceled immediately. They will honor your wish and go ahead and do so. And if the check was never cleared, then you will essentially be able to recover those funds or not have your account impacted and withdrawn with those funds. We've received numerous reports of people who have taken these steps and have successfully received those funds back, or have subsequently not been charged for those funds initially deposited to their Zeek account. If you had used NXPay, Payza, Solid Trust Pay, one of these payment providers that Zeek had endorsed and supported on their site, first thing that's good news is that the SEC mentioned that these payment processors were in no way affiliated with Zeek. Zeek was the sole entity that was closed down, but the third-party sources that help facilitate the operation of Zeek through funding were not impacted. So if you do have existing funds in those accounts, they may be withdrawn. Now, you may be experiencing some difficulty with that because those funds were associated with Zeek, or as it says in those accounts, they'll say Rex Ventures. However, it's still good news because these programs were not affiliated with Zeek, or actually directly named in the lawsuit. So it's worth a shot to try to withdraw those funds, since if they're sitting there in your account and you have a balance there. Now, if you had scheduled a transfer of those funds a few days before Zeek had shut down, it is likely that you didn't receive those funds into those payment accounts. That's because, as we know, it takes sometimes weeks to close to a month to actually get those funds, depending on the day you had scheduled them in your Zeek account initially. The reason you can't see those funds in your account is because obviously the SEC shut down Zeek, their whole operation, and anything that they do there is impacting sort of the transfer of funds from Zeek to these third-party payment processors. So good news is that payment processors, they're in direct contact with the trustee, the individual appointed by the court to distribute the funds, and they're actively working with the payment processors to figure out the distribution to Zeek affiliates. Now, if you had used third-party services related to Zeek for marketing activities, such as AdSmart's program that posts ads for you, BidCustomer, a program where they acquire customers for you, and so forth, you can also redeem these funds back. So most likely you had used a credit card for these services, or perhaps your bank account. Go ahead and dispute the charges with the credit card company or the bank. Let them know the background of the situation, You will most likely be asked to fill out paperwork reporting the claim, and you can go forth and try that as well. And in worst case scenario, if they say that these charges have already been put in place and they don't want to do the chargeback, then on the phone, if you're talking to them, ask the associate to speak with their manager. You want to talk to the manager in any case, and they will allow you to do so. And in some cases, the manager has authority to reverse charges, and this is certainly a positive. So this is just some quick news on what's going on with the situation. We know that the court-appointed receiver, his name is Kenneth Bell, he's an attorney. Bell visited the Zeek headquarters yesterday to figure out the distribution of the funds with Zeek. We know that Zeek has $225 million in affiliate funds in banks, both domestically and nationwide, or worldwide, and actually $40 million are being held in the online payment service provider locations. So this is good because they're in control of those funds for those third parties, and perhaps that would make for an easier distribution as well. Bell said that the next step is to find as much outstanding funds as we can and figure out who will have to get it back. And also that it's too early to judge how many affiliates will be refunded. So I know there's a lot of uncertainty in the air in regards to this. Who will get their money back, who won't. Hopefully everyone gets their money back, but may be difficult to do so because of the ways that the funds are arranged and who knows what's happening internally. So I think moving forward in terms of next steps, you can follow the instructions on the previous slides to try to get as much money back as possible and as soon as possible. Obviously continue to stay updated with the latest information. For me, I do a lot of research through news sources as well as the government sites. I've consulted with my attorneys to get insights on strategies to get the money back as soon as possible, and just staying informed in general is good for the situation. Also, if you plan to still pursue passive income opportunities, obviously you want to make sure they're legal, so no mistakes are made in the future, and also sustainable. And educating yourself fully about the opportunities is probably the next best step to take. So appreciate everyone watching this video, and just a quick bit about myself. I've actually been in corporate America for 10 years, and as of late I actually decided to quit my corporate job that's paying very well to pursue internet marketing. And we've actually discovered a brand new technology. It's web-based. It allows us to successfully market any business, bringing actual customers to the site, unlike Zeek, and actually generating sales for ourselves. And it's a piece of technology that can be leveraged with any home-based business, whether it is, let's say you're marketing an affiliate site, you can use this technology. Let's say you're marketing your own e-commerce site, you can use this technology, and it's been paying great dividends for us, and it's been working great. So if you want some more information on that, you could visit the link below to learn more. But I hope this has been helpful for everyone. Wish everyone the best in their pursuit of getting these funds back from Zeek. And moving forward, we must just stay positive and continue working hard and delivering genuine value, business value to everyone, and that's going to lead to our eventual success and financial freedom. Thank you.